There are a ton of different smart plugs out there at varying prices, but what is the difference between them all? They seem to come in all different shapes and sizes. Some of them you can set up different schedules with, while others you can set up timers to turn on and off at a certain time. And then the big question is, which platform does it work with? Are you gonna work with Amazon, Google, HomeKit, IFTTT? There are so many different questions out there. But in today's video, we're going to be going over some of our favorite smart plugs, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Steve from the YouTube channel Steve Does, and I want to thank you for joining me here at reviews.org. So like we already stated, there are a lot of different smart plugs out there, but not everyone is going to be right for you. If you're more on a budget, you're going to be looking for something that just has simple features, turning your device on and off, and maybe setting up a schedule or two. But maybe you want to spend a little bit of extra money and really get something that is just feature packed. It's going to be able to monitor the power usage from your device, in addition to vacation mode and schedule modes and timers and just everything. Also, something to keep in mind with all of these smart plugs that we're talking about in today's video, and that is they all have their own individual apps, which I recommend you downloading and signing up with an account. That's just going to unlock more features than if you were to use it on, say, Amazon Alexa or Google Assistant environment. Also, another thing to mention is that you can control these plugs through their apps from anywhere in the world as long as they are connected to Wi-Fi. What we're going to be doing in today's video is that we're going to be covering some of our favorite smart plugs. I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons of each one, but before we get started, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos like this one. With that said, let's get started. We are starting off the list today with the Wemo Wi-Fi Smart Plug. This thing comes in at $20 on Amazon and has a 4 out of 5 star rating. Some of the things that we like about this plug right here is that it is nice and slim, so you can stack 2 of them per outlet. We've also got things like setting up schedules and an auto off timer. This is going to allow you to turn your device on and then have it automatically turn off after a certain amount of time. We've also got some cool features like away mode, which is going to simulate you being at home even when you're not by turning lights or devices on and off. And this device also integrates with Apple's HomeKit, Amazon Alexa, and Google Assistant. Now, some things that we didn't like about this device right here is that it is a bit pricier than its competition with similar features. Also, it doesn't have any in-depth features as far as monitoring your power usage or actual just runtime of your devices. Next up, we have the Wyze Smart Plug. This one comes in at $12 and has a 4.5 out of 5 star rating on Amazon. Now, this plug right here has a lot of great features for its price. You can set up things like schedules. We've got on and off timers. It's got vacation mode. It integrates with Amazon, Google, and IFTTT for some extra home automation. This device also provides runtime reports, so you can see how long a device has been on. Another thing that we love about this device right here is that it is extremely affordable. Now, one thing that we wish that this device had is that it monitored your power usage. Now, for a device this cheap, that would be just icing on the cake because it is so affordable, but the only con that we can really think of with this plug right here is that it just doesn't monitor your power usage. Okay, the next up we have TP-Link's Casa Smart Wi-Fi Plug. Now this thing retails at $17 on Amazon, but as of right now, it looks like it's on sale for $10, which is going to make it the cheapest plug we're covering for today if you get the sales price. It also has a 4.5 out of 5 star rating, so this is going to be very comparable to the Wyze Plug that we just talked about. Some pros with this device right here is that you can set schedules, timers, and scenes in the mobile app. It integrates with Alexa and Google Assistant for some additional smart home automation. It does have home and away mode, so it can turn your lights and devices on and off if you're not home. And it also does have a runtime report, so you can see how long the devices have been running. Now, just like with the Wyze Plug, you're not going to be able to monitor power usage with this device. Now, another thing that we didn't like about this device is that it is big and bulky and takes up the entire outlet, so you can't plug anything in next to it. The D-Link Wi-Fi Smart Outdoor Plug is a great option if you're looking to control some devices outside. This thing is IP54 dust and water resistant. You can set up schedules, scene, and on and off timers. It works with Amazon, Google, and IFTTT for that smart home integration. And the great thing about this device right here is it's got two outlets that work independently of each other. In addition to that, it also has a USB outlet. Now with this one, you can't turn it on and off. It's always on, but it's nice to have it. Now this device right here retails on Amazon for $50 and has a 4 out of 5 star rating. Now some things that we didn't like about this device right here is it's not Apple HomeKit compatible and it has no power monitoring. So no runtime monitoring or actual power usage monitoring in this device. Okay, the last device that we wanted to cover in today's video is the ConnectSense Smart Outlet. Now there is a caveat to this one right here. I know we're talking about recommended plugs for you to pick up, but with this device right here, we actually picked it up and it was pretty much dead on arrival. We were not able to get this device to work. Now this device has two outlets on it that are controlled independently and a USB on the side, but it retails for $60 and has a 4 out of 5 star rating on Amazon. The other thing that we liked about this plug is that it was compatible with HomeKit, Amazon, and Google, and it actually did have power monitoring. So you could monitor the actual power usage from this device. Now, some things that we didn't like is one, it was really expensive at $60. Now you can buy almost 6 Wyze plugs or the TP-Link Casa plugs for that price. And in addition to that, which is pretty obvious, is that we couldn't get it to work. So unfortunately, as much as we tried to test this one out, this is not going to be a recommendation, but I did want to bring it up since we did try to set it up and use it. It just didn't work out for us, so that's one you might want to steer clear of. So my favorite plug out of all the ones that I tested in this video is gonna be the Wyze Smart Plug. It's just the best bang for the buck and it works with all the major systems like Amazon, Google, and IFTTT for any home automation that you want to set up. Now, if you guys wanna know more about any of these smart plugs, check out the link below to reviews.org. If you guys wanna see more from me, check out my YouTube channel, Steve Does, where I do a lot of cool tech reviews. If this video is helpful, give it a thumbs up. Let me know that you liked it. As always, I want to thank you for joining me here at reviews.org, and I'll see you in the next video.